Oh, we're back. We're back. Consistently uploading. Feels great, guys. What is up? This is the Fantasy Football GOAT. My chair is squeaking right now because I'm moving all around because I am excited. I'm so excited. Now, what is up, guys? How's it going? Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, I appreciate all the support lately, guys. Start 'em, sit 'em, week 1. We did quarterback. We did running back. Now we're doing wide receiver. Okay, wide receiver. Am I a little bit too excited? Think so. But let me get into it, okay? Michael Thomas versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Have to start him. You have to start him. You have to start Julio versus Seahawks. Seahawks. Yeah, I said that pretty weird. Devontae Adams versus the Vikings. Tyreek Hill versus Texans. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, DeAndre Hopkins, Kenny Golladay. Okay, you have to start all these players. They're guaranteed. Do not sit them out. Ever, 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 ever. This is where it gets interesting. Allen Robinson versus the Lions. I would start him. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna be passing it a good amount this game. And I feel like he should do good. Juju Smith-Schuster versus the Giants. I feel like you have to start him. I feel like Big Ben's gonna do pretty solid here. James Conner is, and so is Juju. I feel like it's gonna be a good game for fantasy wise for the Steelers. Next, we got AJ Brown versus the Broncos. This was going to be a risky start, but I feel like AJ Brown is gonna do good this week. It's just gonna be the Derrick Henry, AJ Brown. Like, they're like the only ones I feel like that are gonna do good fantasy wise. On the Titans this week, I feel like Janu will, Janu the tight end will do better later on, but this week I wouldn't start him. DJ Moore versus the Raiders, you have to start him. DJ Moore is going to kill it this year, guys. I promise you. I have high hopes for him. He was really good last year with Kyle Allen. Okay, just think about that. Kyle Allen, who you might ask? That's Kyle Allen. Okay, now you got Teddy Bridgewater, a way better, more established offense than what he had last year, and he still did good last year. Adam Thielen versus the Packers. I see a bounce back year for Adam Thielen. I see him doing good this week. Calvin Ridley versus Seahawks. I'm playing against him in some of my leagues, but I do think he's going to do good. Versus I feel like a lot of Falcons players. This is a great matchup for fantasy players as Seahawks versus Falcons. Hayden Hurst. Oh, I should do tight end. I forgot about tight end. Hayden Hurst, Calvin Ridley, Julio, Matt Ryan, Todd Gurley. All of them I think will do good in this matchup. Of course, one of them will probably not do as good as one of you guys want, but I do think it'll be a good matchup for fantasy-wise for both teams. OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. versus the Ravens. You have to start them. I feel like Jarvis Landry isn't going to do that good this week. It's going to be OBJ is going to do pretty solid. They're going to have to pass the ball because I feel like Nick Chubb, he might not get it done. He's a risky start. I don't know. Robert Woods versus the Cowboys. You have to start Robert Woods, okay? This week he's going to do good. I really like him this week. Yeah. Tyler Lockett versus the Falcons. Like I said, good fantasy matchup. He should do good this week. I like Tyler Lockett this year. DK Metcalf also should do well. Courtland Sutton versus the Titans. I feel like Sutton's going to do good this week, but it's like 50-50. I would start him, though. DJ Chark versus the Colts. I definitely would start DJ Chark. I feel like he's going to have a good week. He has high upside, and I'm starting him in my flex. You always look for high upside in your flex. Terry McLaurin versus the Eagles. I feel like he's going to be like the only good fantasy player on the Washington football team versus the Eagles. I feel like he's like the only one you can start that game. Keenan Allen versus the Bengals. I would start Keenan. Again, I feel like, I don't know, is Mike Williams playing? I don't think so. So, I mean, it's really Keenan Allen, Eckler, and that's it. I would start them. And they're playing the Bengals, who aren't that good. I know people are going to correct me. Oh, they're good. They're going to... Okay, go ahead. They might do good this year. I'm just saying their defense isn't... They're not established. Okay, guys. They're new, like, the draft. I mean, not established yet. I don't have much faith in their defense. Stephon Diggs versus the Jets. Another team who I don't have faith in their defense or their team. Devontae Parker versus the Patriots. Now, you guys might be saying, well, they got Stephon Gilmore. The Patriots he's the best corner in the league. I personally don't think he is. And Devontae, if you guys look at it, Devontae eats up Stephon Gilmore. Stephon is Devontae's son. Okay? Literally his son. Amari Cooper versus the Rams. I like this one. I have a feeling that a lot of the Cowboys players are going to do good this week. Fantasy. Risky starts. Julian Edelman versus the Dolphins. You guys might be saying, well, how is that a risky start? Blah, 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 blah. Dolphins are trash, blah, 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 blah. If you guys haven't noticed, Dolphins have one of the best corners in the league. I really do think they do. Byron Jones, top 10. I think he's top 5. Xavier Howard, top 7. Noah Igbenogany has been doing really good in camp. He's just one of those players that Noah is a good corner. I think he's going to do really well this year. I know we're talking about fantasy. I'm going off track. But watch him, guys. If we're just talking about football, watch Noah this year. I have a feeling he's going to do really well this year. And then they got Nick Needham, who's pretty solid. He did good at the end of last year and has been improving. I just feel like Julian Edelman might get locked down this week. Cooper Kupp, I don't know. I just don't have much faith in him this year. I just try to avoid him. But I do think he'll be okay. He'll play solid. If you start him, okay, I understand. But I just see Robert Woods doing a lot more in this game. I don't see Kupp doing it too much. T.Y. Hilton, I don't know. I just feel like he's like hit or miss. Like, I just don't know if he's not a safe start. Yeah, I don't know. Not huge on him this week. Tyler Boyd, again, another person I'm not huge on this week. Marvin Jones Jr., I don't know. I just feel like Kenny Golladay is going to do really good this week. And it's the Bears. I just don't see it being a high-scoring game. I don't see Marvin Jones getting a lot of opportunities. Brandon Cooks, he's real hit or miss. I feel like this game, if he doesn't have a big play, he's not gonna do great. Like, he'll be okay. He might have 15 points PPR. I don't know. Unless he has I feel like he needs a big play this game. He's not gonna get 10 catches. Michael Gallup, risky start. I don't know if I would play him. I wouldn't play him, but if you do, it's just hit or miss. John Brown, hit or miss. I don't know. He could do good this week if the Jets keep up. But if the Jets don't keep up and they don't score, John Brown won't do anything this week. Emmanuel Sanders, I think he's going to do good this week, actually. This is one of the players I'm leaning on starting. Not me, but like, a risky start, but you could start him because, I mean, he's playing Tampa. It's going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be Kamara. I feel like Kamara, Breeze, Michael Thomas are going to do good. Emmanuel Sanders could definitely still get some catches. Deontay Johnson, I don't know. It's a risky start. You can start him. I'd be okay with it. Anthony Miller, another person who I just don't know if the Bears are going to score that much this game for him to be great. He might do okay though. That's why I'm putting him on risky starts hit or miss. Jamison Crowder is really the only person besides Chris Herndon, and I'm not even gonna count Le'Veon Bell because I don't think he's gonna do anything versus the Bills. I just don't know. He's the only one out there besides Chris Herndon. I don't know. Will Fuller, hit or miss. I think another one who might need a big play. It's gonna be interesting. Jerry Jeudy, I feel like could have a good week. He could have a great week, to be honest. But I just don't know. I see him doing okay, but not enough for you guys to start him. Sit them. AJ Green versus the Bengals. I just don't see him doing that much. He doesn't play the Bengals. He's on the Bengals. I forgot who he plays. Okay, messed that up. Jarvis Landry versus who do they play? I forgot. Whoops. Tyler Boyd. Oh, doesn't say. Okay. It's all good. Let me know who they play, guys. Bengals versus who? I forgot. It'll probably pop up in my head in a second. Jarvis Landry versus the Ravens. I wouldn't play him. I just don't think he could do that great. Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown versus Browns. I just don't. I don't know, man. I see it being Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson. You know, I just don't know. Unless he gets a big play. I feel like he's another one who needs a big play. And you can't depend on that. Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton, Golden Tate. All on the same team. I would stay away. It's going to be Saquon Barkley versus the Steelers. I just don't see Giants doing great. I just don't see them doing great. You guys should sit all of these players. Christian Kirk versus the 49ers. I just don't think there's enough passes to go around. I feel like 49ers are just gonna 49ers just have such good defense, man. I just don't see them doing great. That's why I'm sitting Kenyon Drake for DJ Chark this week in my flex. I just don't have a good feeling about Arizona this week. But Hopkins, you have to start him. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.